Life comes back, but Summit with his teleport will just be able to get a reset here as Life moves on over. Croco is just going to be able to secure this, but he's going to get stunned up. Ruler comes on around. That's a great knock-up. In from Effort as he's battle dancing around. Flash out from Croco. The Flame Spitter doing so much work as Life fails the flash, unfortunately. And Ruler's going to have to flash over the wall as well. Is he actually going to be safe, though, is the question. And the answer is no. Stabbed in the back.
Trying to collapse onto Prince and steal this red away.
That's going to be a knock-up as Effort does find Rascal, but not enough follow-up here as Prince rotating over. He's spotted by 4 people. That's the flash. Emperor's Divide is immediately followed. And Prince is like, why are there 5 people here in my jungle?
And is he going to get away?
What the heck?
No way!
Just completely trolled. Oh no, the minion pathing, the Brambleback saves his life.
Oh my god, and he gets away. This is worst
Super Mega
case.
Death Rocket will just barely miss.
I mean, this could not be worse.
Oh, Genji, I'm so sorry. To be the Trundle. Does at least have his Mythic online, but now BDD could be in trouble. Rift Herald is going to be spawned as arrows starting to fly across as Young Jay going to get spotted. Effort dives on in. Equalizer goes down. Pop goes the Azir. And the turret follows suit. It's 40 seconds until the Dragon. And BDD is going to be up 10 seconds before that. Does have the teleport available, so I guess they can potentially fight for it. Play than what we're seeing right now. As Rascal catches a wave up towards top side, Genji rotate down to try and hold on to this inner turret. A zoning equalizer to make sure that this one definitely goes down, and it most certainly will.
Yep, Summit's pushing mid really hard. Rascal's going to have to come down and I think deal with some of this pressure. He's actually going to go top now. They're really pushing 1-3-1 as hard as possible. But the defense has been pretty good here for Genji so far. Like, there was only
a lot of wave clear.
Yeah, there's only a minute 15. The wave clear you mentioned is really good for them, and they're not going to have to worry about their inhibitors. So at the end of the day, you know, even with all the gold that this Baron buff is going to give over, the extra turret, it's not really going to threaten any game-ending moments. It's not going to be an inhibitor-threatening Baron, it doesn't look like here.
A little bit worried for Liv Sandbox, though, not being able to quite get as many advantages as they really wanted to. As Genji will once again just be able to clear out these minions as they crash forward.
I think that if this was any other soul, I'd be pretty happy with, maybe not Mountain, but if it was Cloud or Ocean, I'd be pretty happy with Liv Sandbox's twice now decision to try to take map control instead of a Drake. But I disagree with it because it is that Infernal, and it might come back to bite them because, like you said, they're not getting that much value. Only 30 seconds left here. Can't even kill the inhibitor turret.
Yeah, well, they're going to try and collapse here onto this one. Another equalizer goes down, but Effort has to battle dance his way out. Chains of Corruption go wide, but the piercing arrow is good onto BDD. Summit not in position to try and collapse onto this at all, and they do manage to clear out yet another minion wave. We have 13 seconds on the Baron, and the base unable to be cracked. Liv Sandbox do have an extra 3,000 gold from that Baron buff. We have almost a 10,000 gold lead. Things are working for Liv Sandbox, but can't help but feeling apprehensive, Wolf.
Yeah, you know? Right before that.
The 4 members of Genji pushing down the bottom side. Croco has the equalizer. We'll see whether he throws that one down first. The Chains of Corruption come in. That's a great grand entrance to come through from Effort as Life goes golden. Might have been a little bit of a waste there as the back out was immediate from Liv Sandbox. Good zap lands onto Prince, but the follow-up's not quite there. As now Rascal has turned up. Low health bar sort of everywhere as that is Prince getting hit by the Q. He has to immediately vacate the area as now Ruler's going to get dove on by Summit, who has to Heartbreaker his way out. Croco, half the cooldown of this equalizer is now there as Prince just kills Ruler in the darkness of the brush.
Just gets lucky, and sometimes that's how it works.
Yeah, that's going to be enough as he lands another piercing arrow. The kick comes through, and Rascal will be able to take down the Varus, but not before he's done all that he needs to. Summit's going to get all of the resets that he wants. A nice 3-man ultimate from BDD, but he goes straight to the death chamber afterwards, and Rascal is the last man standing. This Drake will be claimed by Liv Sandbox, and the Baron's up in 17 seconds.
Yeah, the Baron's going to be theirs too. I don't think you go for the steal here as Rascal. He's not even going to try it. They take it out here. Liv Sandbox pushing forward, and that will be the double objective. But that's the fact that that team fight was so close is already kind of speaking volumes to Genji's ability to really almost be online. Excuse me, almost be online here. And it's really just one Varus arrow that leads to all this, because this combo doesn't work out the way they want it to. The Chains of Corruption, you know, not connecting there. The equalizer damage is decent onto... Oh, hold that thought. They're going to look for this.
Yeah,
Rascal.
that's going to be effort taken down. It should be the Baron, secured by Liv Sandbox, as Rascal, trying to be the hero, lands on top of Fate, but he has his Zhonya's. And that means that the Lee Sin's unable to lock him down, but Rascal was almost the hero there.
That would have been insane. He had stopwatch, I believe, going into that too, so that's part of why he goes for this.
Damage, man.
Yeah, he really does. I guess we're going to see exactly... Nope, we're going to go back to this. But this is just so insane. Ruler goes very low at this moment, and then Prince is like, all right, maybe I have the perfect shot. Oh, my God.
Man.
And Ruler, you could see he was actually trying to strafe it.
Yep. He knew that it was coming, and this double as well really did help things. Rascal being able to lock him down, but he'd done his job.
Yeah. BDD just trying his best to delay here because he knows that the Baron is coming, and at least he can buy some time. Rascal and Ruler here trying to help this out.
Yep.
He comes in here, does use his stopwatch early. He's just hoping maybe he can steal this away and grab another kill. Fate has his Zhonya's available, so he's able to survive there. But, you know, Gen G, once again, extending the game, right? And that's the biggest condition that they're looking for here. If they can survive this push, there's a real chance.
Yep, and, oh, okay, Azir is extremely dead, and so is the Trundle. Summit's going to dive in underneath this one. Ruler is looked at by someone, and he's dead. The Viego's going to pick that one up. Here are the resets, and the game is just all of a sudden over, ladies and gentlemen. Gen G, it was so strange because they held on for so long without even getting a kill whilst being 10,000 gold behind. But now it is well and truly too much for them to handle.
Too much. They're going to go down here, Life trying his best to buy time. Not going to be successful, I'm afraid.
Nope, they pile in on top. Croco just being an absolute beast and is going to help take this one down. The Nexus is also going to fall as Liv Sandbox will upset our first place team in the LCK.